Hello everyone, welcome back to Enginuity Lab. In the previous video, we learned how to create blend surface for smooth transition between boundaries. Today we are going to explore one of the most powerful and versatile tool in surface modeling, the sweep surface. This tool is widely used in automotive, aerospace and product design to create complex and control geometries. In this video, you will learn what is a sweep surface, different type of sweeps in CATIA V5, how to use profile and guide curves, practical tips and accurate surface modeling. Let's go to CATIA, start, shape and generative shape design. Here I am renaming this one as sweep surface. Click on OK or press enter to go into the shape design workbench or surface design workbench, or we also say generative shape design workbench. What is a sweep surface? A swept surface is one that is created by sweeping a particular type of profile through space to form a surface. Each swept surface will follow along one or more guided curves. There are 5 types of swept surfaces: line, circle, conic, explicit and adaptive. These are 5 different types of swept surfaces. For line, circle and conic sweeps, CATIA will generate the profile for you. We don't need to create a circle or conic or a line profile to sweep to form a swept surface. That will be generated automatically in CATIA. That one we will learn later. So let's know where we can find the sweep surface. Okay, so the sweep surface, you can find it here in the surface toolbar. This is a sweep surface icon. When I move my mouse cursor to this icon, then you can see the sweep is written. So click on the sweep. Here the profile types: explicit, line, circle and conic. Okay, there are 4 type of profile here, and we will also have adaptive. Here you can see in the explicit, this is profile, guide, curve and surface. If I select the line one, then you can see the line profile doesn't require any profile for that. We need only guide curve. Like that, the circle also doesn't require any profile here. We need only the guide curves. Here this one is the conic type. This one is also required on only guide curves. So in the explicit type, select the guide curve and the profile. So before that, I will create a profile and a guide curve to sweep it, to create a sweep surface. Let's create a profile. So I will select this plane, the YZ plane and click on the sketch. Then I will create a spline here. Click on the spline. Then so this is my profile and click on the exit workbench. Okay. Now I need a guide curve. Okay. So I will create another guide curve which will be on this plane, and the guide curve will be, let's say, this. Okay, now click on the exit workbench. Here I have this is my guide curve and this is my profile, or we can use it vice versa as well. So now click on the sweep surface tool, then select the guide curve and the profile. I will select this one as my profile and this is my guide curve. Okay, you can then choose to specify a reference plane or surface, or select another guide curve and anchor point for second guide. Okay, here either you can select a reference plane or a surface, or you can select another guide curve to and or anchor point in the second guide tip. When I select with reference surface, this will ask for a surface. Here I say two guide curves. Okay, then it will ask for another guide curve or two anchor points. Okay, now let's say with surface. Here by default it is the mean plane, or we can select any plane as well, and the angle of rotation here I will say Control Z of this one, and I will go with default mean plane. Now I can click on preview. Then you can see this is my default reference plane. This one by default, this is my reference plane. Okay, this is sweep start plane. This one, this is sweep plane. This one, and sweep plan. And this is the profile, and this is the guide curve. Click on OK to create the sweep surface. Next, create a sweep surface with reference surface option. Here the first one with reference surface option. So here we have a surface, we create a surface. I will create another profile. Okay, now for that, and create a profile. Here my profile will be a line, simple line. Okay. And the guide curve. So my guide curve will be like this. Okay, now this is my guide curve. So I can create a surface from this by click on line and the guide curve. Okay, this is I have a surface created here. Okay, now what I want so I have a profile here, I have another profile here. Okay, which will be coincide with this one, and this is a profile. Now this is my another profile, so we can demonstrate the reference surface option. Now click on the sweep. Here we have to select the profile first, then the guide curve, then we can select the surface. Okay, then here you can define an angle between the profile and the reference surface. If I say first preview this one, then here you can see this is my newly created surface. Okay, if I say by default clear the selection, and then this will be my surface. If I say this is my surface and the angle, let's say 30 degree, and preview, then you can see the angle is, this creates a angle between the reference surface and the newly created surface. Or you can, let's say -5, preview, this will be created like this. Or you can say 0 as well, preview, and angular sections, which angular section you want, like let's say 30, and preview, next one and preview. Then you can see the Even the angle is 30 degrees, still it is creating on the other side. Next one, the third one, that will be created this like this. Next one, this will be like this, and then the first one again, then this will be like this. This is how we can create a swept surface with reference surface. Click on OK. So we create swept surface with a reference surface option. Now let's create a swept surface with two guide curves and anchor points. For that, I will create a profile first. In this plane, I will create a profile. Let's create a arc. Okay. This is my arc, and this will be coincide with this one as well, and keep the radius, let's say 50, and this point to be coincide with this one. Okay, now click on the exit workbench, and I will create two different curves. Okay, so let this will be my first curve, and I will create another curve on the same plane, this one. On the other side, I will create another curve. Okay, now I have a profile and two different curves. So first, let's coincide these 2 points. So I'm editing this one, and I want this point and this point to be coincidence. Same way on the other side as well. This point to be coincidence. Okay, now click on the exit workbench. Now click on the sweep. Then here the profile will be this one, my profile, and here I will go with two guided curves. Okay, this is my one guide and this is my second guide. This is the profile, this is the guide curve 1, and this is the guide curve 2. Now we can preview it. Here the anchor points is computed automatically. Now we can preview to see the created surface. Okay, same way we can change the anchor points as well, like here. Let's say this is my first anchor point and this is my second anchor point, and preview. Then the curve will be look like this. Okay, also we can choose this is my first anchor point and this is my second anchor point, and preview. Then you can see this will be the profile, created profile or created surface. Let's select on the position profile. If I say profile extremity inverted and preview, then the profile is inverted. Same way vertical orientation is inverted, then preview. Then the vertical orientation is inverted here. If I deselect this one and preview, then this will be automatic mode without position profile. So in this way we can create a swept surface with two guide curves and anchor points. Click on OK. So our profile is created. Now next one, creating a swept surface spine. So here we have created swept surface. Okay, here the default it is sketch 7. The spine is default, by default it is sketch 7. We can choose the spine, like let's say this is my spine, and preview. Then this will be the curve created. Spine. This is how we can use the spine option here, or let's say let's create a spine here in the center. I am creating a line only. Okay, this will be selected as a spine. Here I can select by default it is case 7, so I will select here this one as my spine. Now you can see the difference. Without spine, if I say clear the selection, preview, then this will be the profile, and if I choose this one, then this will be my profile. This is what a spine is work. So this is how we can create a swept surface by using. So in this way we can create a swept surface by using reference surface option, two guide option, and a single guide and curve option, and also with spine. The sweep smooth the surface along the path, control the geometry suitable for complex shapes. Sweep is one of the most flexible surface tool. Always align profile perpendicular to the path. Use smooth guide curves. Avoid sharp bends in path. Control orientation to prevent twisting. Combine with guide curves for better results. Some common errors we will see: the twist surface, wrong orientation, surface failure because of improper profile or path, distortion because of sharp curve transition. That's how you create a sweep surface in CATIA V5 generative shape design. We will also know different type of laws used in sweep surfaces, and also line sweeping, circle sweeping, and what is a spine actual in next video. If you found this video helpful, like, share and subscribe to Enginuity Lab for more CATIA V5 tutorials. Till then, thank you for watching Enginuity Lab. See you on next video.